Right, before I start this, I've not been asked to do this by the developers. I've not been paid to do this by the developers. This is totally my opinion. And without further ado, I'll begin, shall I? As you can tell, the game is called Barcode Knight, and it was on display at Tokyo Game Show whilst we were there, and it looked quite cute. At the moment, from what I can remember, it's something like 80 pence on the Android and Apple app stores, so that's like $1, maybe $1.20, something like that. And yeah, I've got the paid for version. Ooh, grab that. Which it gets. Let's see. You start off with this portal here, and that is basically the main feature where you scan a barcode from just about anything with a normal one, and it'll generate a group of 3 monsters, and it should be the same 3 monsters every time, but the level will vary, and on the rare occasion one of them will be a boss monster, which they'll have like a weird little sparky flare effect. As you progress, you get this portal, which is random battles, and the one next to it, oh dear, well, the ones which I've just tapped, it's let's see, it's a much harder thing, and you kind of go through and everything gets stronger as you go along. Doing this one costs 30 action points, and the random battles one costs 5 action points. Scanning a barcode is free. However, in the free version of this game, where you have to view ads every now and then when you try and fight or tap the fairies that give you action points or AP, that actually costs 5 AP to scan a barcode, which is a bit, I don't know, it seems a little unfair, but I suppose it makes you pay for the gimmick of the main feature of the game. So generally when you go into a fight, most of the time, apart from the random battles, you'll be presented with the 3 monsters, and as you can see, this blood slime is a boss, which is meant to be, in air quotes, strong. And I can choose which of the 3 weapon types I want to use. I think this character on this tablet generally has stronger melee weapons. Now I'll tap battle. The battle itself is automated for the most part. Apparently when you level up, you get to control the speeds at the bottom, and I got some AP bottles for that. Alright, let's go for a random battle. Sure, that works. The special meat button there fills up as you go along, and it would be nice if I got a decent fight so I could show you it. Let's try again. There we go. Oh wow, 2 bosses and a king slime. This could be fun. Or not. There you go, I pressed the special, and that was the warrior's special. The archer fires a bow that pierces every enemy on the screen, and the mage fires a large fireball which pierces every enemy on the screen. The last 2 have reasonable knockback. Whereas the the Warriors one is mainly, it only hits the one target that's in front of them at the time, so you kind of have to time it right, because if you do it wrong you could actually hit a weak enemy and not, say, a golem later on. Let's see, you've got the shop, which when you do fights you get gold. You can also pick up equipment from the battles, and anything you can't hold, because like after you have a certain amount that you can stash, it goes here and it's stored for 24 hours. After that I think it just disappears or it's automatically sold, I can't remember. You've got gold, which you can buy for like the AP bottles. You can buy AP for money, so this is the microtransactions, and you've got the gacha, which is potluck. I could do that. I got some hair for my character to wear. I could tap that one. Ooh, wow. It's not too bad. Ignore enemy defense, 80% attack, penetrates everything. Let's go on that one again, screw it. Cat's Balga. Immobilize an enemy for 3 seconds. So there you go, that's those. And obviously they refresh after so long. Go to main menu. The bar opens up after a while, and as you can see I've got a companion, or the mercenary. And you don't always get one of each type. Oh wow, what's that he's got? 64 melee. How long have I got? 2 out? Sorry, I got distracted there. This is better than the guy I've got. And there's level 5? Good grief. Oh wait, no, it's a mage. There's a comb in his hair. Nah. Yeah, you hire them and they fight with you, as you've seen. If you lose a fight, you have to rehire them at a certain cost of gold. I'm not sure if that times out after a while. When you... what is it? Dear, I'm getting stuck now. If they get knocked out but you win the fight, there's no penalty, so you don't have to rehire them. And their level is never higher than yours. Well, you can hire them at a level higher than yours, but you can't level them up past your level. So they will always be, if you catch up to them or whatever, they will always be your level when you level up. So you go to the bar, you pay a bit of gold, and they level up. You also have PvP, which the Wi-Fi range on this tablet is pants, so it won't do anything. But you basically go against another person's character, and that's that. You've got your home, which is where you start doing all your customization, and I'll actually equip that whilst I'm here. You see, well, I've not got that many swords. But you can actually get the options to buy extra storage slots, and the price goes up incredibly fast. I think the other tablet I'm going to show you with the ads version, it's something like the 20-second slot is over 100,000 gold, so it doesn't take too long to get, but it's yeah. So you got your bows, which I might keep that, still keep that equipped. Staff, what does that do? Oh, it does an explosion splash damage. Oh, sod off. I'll be back shortly. Where was I? Yeah, that's healing. That's the healing staff that I have on the other tablet. which is the ads version, but it's very useful. You got your armors, which is not that good for now, and then you've got your headgear, which is odd. It's more like hair and helmets, and I'll equip that because yeah. Basically, you've got health stat, and then critical hit chance. I'll get rid of that one because I don't need it. Yeah. Let's see. The library, the quests are defeat so many enemies that from barcodes that you've scanned, and then you get to redeem the chests below, which I've actually yet to do because I've yet to find things like the stone golem or the orc shaman. The collections has a long list of enemies that you found through barcodes, and wow, I've actually found quite a few on this. Yeah, you go all the way down to eventually you get drakes, and I'm guessing actually fully fledged dragons, and I'm guessing that's a minotaur. I'd hate to know what that is. But yeah, this only counts enemies killed through scanning a barcode. Let's see. And the 3 smith or smithies at the bottom, if you ever get 2 of the same item, you pay them to upgrade it to like +1, +2, or all the way up to +5. Or at least that's what the achievements say. There's like get a +5 item of each type, and obviously they'll get better stats. I don't know if you can go above that because I've not really looked around for this much more on this game, so it's possible. A good thing is you can upgrade a +1 item with a basic version to make a +2 and so on. You don't need anything like 2 of the same, exactly the same quality as it were, which I like. It's more handy. It's handier. I don't know. I can't think of the words now. Yeah, it's good for upgrading. I've actually had poorer luck on the paid version, getting items than I have on the free one, which is odd. But then again, the battery life on this tablet is ridiculously low. It's strictly like a net tablet. Let's see. You've got AP at the top of the screen, which my finger doesn't appear, or you can't see it. I'll just move the camera slightly. There we go. As you can see, mine says 224 of 116. Now every time you gain a level, you get +2 AP, which doesn't seem like much, but it kind of accumulates after a while and makes up for something. The reason I've got a higher number is because of all the fairies that I've been catching, and this is where it kind of it diminishes the quality slightly, because even though scanning a portal is free, I could tap random battle all day pretty much, and providing I got decent fights, I could I just sold one of those. I could go through these random battles and level up before I use all my AP up, and when you level up, your AP is automatically refilled to maximum. So you can kind of, once you get high enough in the levels, you'll probably end up just repeatedly spamming the random battles. And obviously you still got the point of doing the scanning the barcodes, because you get the special items and things. The metal slimes are enemies to keep note of because they are very tough. Also, mimics and golems take quite a beating before they actually die. And king slimes are very low health, like all the other slimes, like that. One hit kill pretty much on most slime at this stage. Here we go. Low health but excessive damage. They can wipe you out in seconds if they're too high level. However, if you time your special right, you can actually dodge their eye blasts. Or you can dodge the blasts of any monster. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, let's see. Features I haven't talked about. If a battle takes too long, which the chances on this is slim, if you've seen, because this seems to be just hacking through enemies like they're butter. If a battle takes too long, meteors start raining from the sky, and they do something like 100 damage per hit to anything that it hits. Most of the time they won't actually kill the monsters, they'll leave them with 1 health so that you can go in and finish them. So it has its plus points and its negative points. It can actually kill you, or it can make it harder for you to stay alive, but if, like on the other tablet, when I'm going to show you in a second, you have a mage, you can effectively stay alive with a high critical hit ratio headpiece, because you have a staff that heals, which I'll swap over now actually. No, this will have to do. Right. Right then. Free version of Barcode Knight. Tapped on that, and it would normally you would get to it would tell you or ask you to watch an ad. The way of getting around that is turning your Wi-Fi off or your 3G. It disables the ads, which is an odd feature. I mean, I don't know if you can deny it access to the internet fully. My guess is it has to download an ad every time it. There we go. It's a combination of a weapon, +1 and a +0. And then you have to wait a set amount of time, real time, before you can equip it. What was I saying? Yeah, I think it has to download an ad every time, but that's just a guess. So, right. Anyway. The damn camera being a pain in the arse. I'll start another random battle. I'll just grab a barcode. There we go. And I've just realised that the tablet is the wrong way up. Oh, dwarves are annoying as well. Dwarves take a beating for some reason. There we go, the meteors are starting to come down. can only assume that the dwarves are weak against magic. Oh, I just healed myself as well. Yeah, I think the update for this current version is a little broken because the mercenary I had died when his health bar was still quite full, which I thought was a bit odd. Right, anyway. I'm sorry for the dodgy camera angle here. Hopefully the screen isn't too dark. But basically you get thing with this screen, and that's you get a shot of the script I had written up, and there we go. Where is it? This is a barcode for a pack of ballpoint pens. It gave me a sea slime, hobgoblin magician, and another sea slime. And we go to battle. Actually, Chinese official robe. Intriguing. I should have the slots to start to view it. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Yeah, at the moment I have a gladiator uniform on, which is quite a buff armour of sorts. It's kind of weird when you have a female hairdo and that armour on, because you kind of look like a really muscular woman, and it's kind of scary. What does this look like? No, it's just basically a robe. Where's it gone? Right. Main menu. So basically, yeah. The game overall is quite good. It's cheap. Granted, you kind of have to have barcodes on the go if you buy it, because of the 5 action point cost for using the free version. Having said that, if you turn the Wi-Fi off and everything, you don't have to worry too much about things like ads and having to wait and being pestered. The only thing it will try and do is try and get you to share your experience with your friends on social media sites when you get the fairies. But again, you just press the back button and you pretty much skip it, just like with the ads. I think that's everything. What else did I miss? Oh yeah, the barcodes. Every barcode you scan, I mean, I can't remember if I've actually already said this. As you've seen, it generates 3 monsters. Oh, crumbs. They should all be the same monsters every time you scan that barcode. They should be the same monsters. Levels will vary. You could have a boss. Actually, I think I have said that before already. Marine uniform. Oh, it's the pants uniform. But again, random battles. I just had 3 king slimes. That's probably one of the hardest fights he could actually be given. I was kind of hoping to show you some extra like merging of armours and things, but I had recorded this earlier and gone through it, and then the battery on the camera died, so I've had to wait all night to charge the damn thing. Let's see. I think I've got a better variety of weapons and things. Oh, okay, maybe not. I can't combine a weapon because there's already been one combined. Great belt, staff. That's my healing wand. That wand causes an explosion. Oh yeah, dragon scale. Helmet. I got that one. For some reason the gacha in the shop was saying free on both of them. I was like, oh cool. So I got a rare hairdo, which turned out nice. That one I'm just keeping because it's funny, because you've got a flame, a cursed flame above your head. Side tail can be sold. So yeah, that is Barcode Knight, and that's my first review. Overall, I would say the game is pretty good for its price. It's definitely something you could just go to kill time. It may be a tad more difficult to play on a phone because of the screen size. So tapping things like the PvP and bar may be a bit difficult, or not. Catching the fairy might be a little harder, possibly. And aside from a few things like the AP system being slightly unbalanced, or at least the last time I played it, it was, I managed to get as you saw on my other tablet, I had such a high amount of, thanks tablet, in the middle of something. There we go, yeah. Fast enemies, they're another pain. Like the harpies, they just charge you, but then they die quite quickly. What was I saying? Yeah, I'd say maybe an 8 out of 10. It's got a few things that need kinks that need ironing out. Mostly it's what makes the difference between the free and paid version, which is odd because I've had worse luck on the paid version, unless it's kind of one of those incentives to draw you in and make you want to pay. Well, we'll see if in future updates. I'd like to stress again, I wasn't asked to do this by the developers. I've not been paid to do it. I mean, look at me, I'm sat, hang on, I'll zoom out. I've literally got a tablet propped up against my laptop. That is how my setup is working at the moment for at least this. I can actually make better use of some other furniture that I've got to do these sort of things, but they're still full of suitcases and things from Japan, so tidying is a bit of an issue. So yeah, not been paid. This is all my opinion and what I've found and what I think of the game, and that's it. Thank you for watching. If you've played the game, or like if you would share a barcode, I'm looking into. I really need to change the idle time on this tablet. Looking in, well, I don't know, Dropbox, or maybe I do have a website on freewebs.com/SaberRusty. Although it's not quite worth visiting, to be honest. I may add some kind of page to my blog and actually update the damn thing. Make like a list of barcodes for people to use with what monsters I got from them, which should be the exact same every time. Because that way I can help people fill out the collection page. Oh, good grief, my guy's getting his ass kicked. Hey, we just survived. damn. Well, that gold as well. Oh, this is a puny fight. Pew! Kill him. Oh, well, I won't be leveling up then. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's something you can think of that I might be suited to reviewing, that you think I could do, please leave a suggestion. Reviews and stuff were one of the things I was aiming to do on this channel. It's just getting around to doing it. Most of the games that I've got have been looked at by lots of people, and I know opinions are opinions and everyone's free to post their own, but sometimes something just kind of says to me that it might not be worth it sometimes, but eh. And if you're new and you like this, I'd ever so grateful if you subscribed, because then you can keep up to date with anything else I do. I've got a good collection of videos. I've got one Let's Play finished and one halfway through completion, which is Fallout New Vegas, and it will be done soon, hopefully. I just got to finish off meeting all the other tribes and whatnot, and I will see you again soon. Bye.